You're listening to the SS Experience on S&G.
I wish what Biden would have done was, if he knew that he really, really wasn't feeling, being president beyond this particular time, he should have just won the presidency and then just gave the position to Kamala Harris. Like, I'm done, because that's what the VP is for. The VP is for when anything happens to the president, the VP, becomes elevated. I think he should have did that. Now, if he didn't believe that he could win, now we're talking about a whole nother different situation, because now we're talking about your ability to beat Donald Trump. Now, this is why I don't like Kamala Harris running against Trump. The last time Trump won is when he went against a woman. The first time there was a woman as the, primary individual to, be voted on, whether it was Democratic or Republican. So now, he lost to Biden. So he's basically 0-1. I mean, 1-0 against women, 0-1 against dudes. Now you're going to say Kamala Harris is about to be in the mix? This is why I don't like Kamala Harris in this mix. Forget the whole, well, not forget it. Let's rewind. Let's rewind it real quick. I want to take y'all back in the hot take time machine real quick. You guys know I love the hot take time machine real quick. I want to take you guys back to 2019. Now, 2019 was a good year because we did know that the world was about to end with COVID. We was about to go into a new decade. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It was crazy. It was a crazy time in 2019. So there was maybe about 17 people who was trying to be president, because you got to remember, Barack Obama is his last time, going, into office or whatnot. Let me make sure I got this sound period right. Yep. It was Barack Obama's last. Wait, no. Hold on. I'm tripping. Hold on. He was 08 to 16. Oh, no, I'm tripping. I forgot. Doggone. Trump was already in. Okay. My bad. I'm bugging. But we still on the right path. I was just bugging real quick. So Trump is in office. It's 2019. Again, we didn't know that the world was about to end because of COVID or whatnot. And, we need to have a, Democratic nominee. Hillary wasn't about to run again, so we need a new Democrat nominee. Joe Biden gets in the mix along with several other people. Also, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden had a little back and forth, about some things or whatever. Funny how that shit works. Like when you talk shit about somebody and then all of a sudden, you want to be my VP? Yes, sir, boss. And I'm not saying yes, sir, boss, because she's black and he's white. Even J.D. Vance, talk shit about Trump. And Trump's like, hey, J.D., want to be my VP? Hell yeah, let's get him. MAGA, make America great again. So it happens like that. Know what I'm saying? You can talk shit about somebody all you want to, but the second they offer you some power, yeah, you on that wagon. So Kamala Harris' campaign did not last that long. You have to remember, she stopped her campaign before the Iowa caucus. Like that, the Iowa caucus was like the thing where it was like, if you make it to this point, you got some motion. She didn't even make it to that. If you go to my pages at the SS Experience, No Ease Beginning Experience on Twitter or X, however you get down out here in these digital streets, you'll see the timeline. Excuse me. You'll see the timeline where it's, yeah, she started her campaign and she ended her campaign less than a year. It was like she started her campaign in January and she ended it in December. So she didn't even last a full 365 days on her own campaign trail. I'm seeing a lot of, women, black women, powerful women, or just women in general that's, social media that's influenced or whatever. Cardi B is one of them, but we'll talk about Cardi B a little bit later on. She says she's going to drop an album in 2024. We got thoughts, we got opinions. But my question to all of the women out there right now who's like, yeah, Kamala Harris, VP for president, first black, yeah. Where the fuck was y'all at while she was on her own campaign trail? Where was y'all at? Because if y'all is so much in this motion and so much in these feelings of, yeah, Kamala Harris, black woman in office, yeah, let's get it. Where were y'all at doing her own presidential run? Y'all was nowhere to be found. If you go back and look at her polling numbers in, like the New Hampshire primaries, the Jersey primaries. I don't even think she made it to the Jersey primaries, but a couple of primaries. I think she made it like 2 primaries. Matter of fact, I got my phone out. Let's go ahead and actually be factual true real quick instead of me going off the top of my head. So Kamala Harris, she participated in the New Hampshire primary. She also participated in the Arkansas primary. None after that. Her presidential campaign stopped December 3rd, 2019. And she started like sometime like the end of January, like January 27th or whatever. As a matter of fact, let me go back to that because like I said, we can actually be factual true. She started her campaign on January 21st, 2019, and she ended it December 3rd, 2019. So again, like I said earlier, she didn't even last a full 365 days. You know what I'm saying? Going through this other stuff. So I have the New Hampshire Democratic presidential primary because I thought it was like the full primary. So in this primary, Bernie Sanders was killing it. Pete Buttigieg, you know, Bud, he did his thing. He was right behind him. And you have to go significantly down the list until you see Kamala Harris. She withdrew. I think she withdrew after this primary. Because ahead of her is whoever Joe Seastack is, Cory Booker. We all know him. He's the senator from New Jersey. Michael Bennet, David Patrick, Michael Bloomberg, who was a write-in. If you don't know what a write-in is, that's basically like, you know what? I don't like none of these candidates. I'm going to go ahead and vote for, you know what I'm saying, Papa Smurf. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Darth Vader. And you just write somebody in, and shit, if you get enough people to write your name in, you can get off, but that's not likely. So a write-in had more motion than Kamala Harris in just the New Hampshire primary. Then it's also followed by Andrew Yang, you know, Yang Gang, Tulsi Gabbard, who just basically flipped sides and turned into a MAGA Republican. Weird as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Tom Steyer, I remember the businessman, Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, Amy Klobuchar, then like I told y'all, the first 2, Bernie Sanders and Pete Buttigieg. So Kamala Harris was way down that list. And I'm saying this not to be, you know what I'm saying, to be hating on her or anything like that. All I'm saying is that Trump is 1-0 going against a female candidate, and Kamala Harris didn't even last a full 365 days. So why the fuck do y'all think that if y'all put her in this position that a Kamala Harris plus whoever ticket is going to beat Donald Trump? I put something on the poll to the radio audience. I'm going to go ahead and put this poll as well to the podcast audience. At the SS Experience, no either beginning experience on Twitter or X, however you get down out here in these digital streets. Is Donald Trump inevitable?
You're listening to the SS Experience on SMG.